Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening. Today I would like to share with you a personal story that begins like this. There is plenty of free time before the task is due. I think I should be able to finish it in time if I start working on it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And then story goes on and on. It usually has a very sad and deceiving ending where I end up telling myself, I can't believe I put this off until the last minute. Unfortunately, this is not a one-time story. It's a cycle that keeps me in this loop of putting things off till tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow, and so on. Can anyone guess what I'm going to be talking about today?
Procrastination?
Yes, thank you. So it's procrastination. Procrastination steals away my precious time by giving me this false sense of optimism. Let me briefly explain how my brain works when it's procrastinating. So let's say I have a task to do. My brain tends to be overly optimistic, and I end up underestimating the time it would take me to finish a task, actually produce good quality results, right? And you can imagine what that leads to. It leads to a very dangerous situation where I think it's okay for me to put things off till the last minute. And believe me, right a couple hours before the task is due, I end up begging for more time. I'm like, only if I have 30 more minutes, I would have produced the best paper in the world, or something like that. So, procrastination has done nothing good to me. I know it's bad for me. The question is, what am I doing to fight it? To answer that question, I did some background research on myself. So, see, I was not born as a procrastinator. This is a bad habit that I developed over time. In fact, until my 12th grade, I was really happy with my work ethics. I think those were the times when I was most productive in my life, to be quite honest. It had to do with the environment that I was in. So I was in a highly competitive environment, and there were minimal distractions. Also, I was in a boarding school where we had a really tight schedule, and there was absolutely no time to think twice. So I was very, very happy and very productive in that environment. Things changed when I came to college. All of a sudden, I had so much time and so many distractions, and that's when I picked up procrastination. Now, question is, what am I doing to fight procrastination if it is so bad for me? So I'll share 3 things that have helped me so far. Number 1, setting up daily, monthly, and yearly goals. In my case, if my calendar is full, I tend to work smarter and better, so I like to keep it full. Number 2, practicing mindfulness. This really helps me keep control over my mind, so when I see my mind slipping and trying to procrastinate, I can catch it and fight it. Number 3, reminding myself that time is finite. In fact, my time on this earth is finite. So I better make every hour and every day as productive as I can. So these are the 3 things I try to adopt to fight procrastination. And they all boil to one single thing, which is having a better control over my mind. Because in my opinion, having a better control over my mind is having a better control over my life in general. So before I finally conclude my speech, I wanted to share 2 more things with you. The first one is actually a fun fact, that there actually is a day that is celebrated as National Fight Procrastination Day. It's on September 6th of every year. And that day is basically a reminder for people like me that it's up to us to take control of our lives and be more productive and be more respectful of our times. The second thing that I wanted to share is, in my opinion, a true definition of the word tomorrow. Source unknown, it defined the word tomorrow as a mystical land where 99% of human productivity, achievement, achievement and motivation in store. So there is no thing such as tomorrow. All we have got is the present moment. So let's be more respectful of our time and be more productive and preeminent.